You just missed Cloud charging limit.
All good. Vash gonna start off by charging that limit. This is a loser semis between Vash and Promaelia right now. Vash opting to go Corrin. He obviously has a RiiU, has a Bayonetta. Gonna wait it out. I love the patience from both of these players right there. Very wise. Vash up by 10% for the moment, but it changed also quickly. Promaelia gets that insta pin.
Yes, and tech chase coming through. Vash grabbing the ledge. Not forced to burn his limit, but now he is. He burned his jump during that neutral air. So being sent off stage, that's not something you wanted. But it could be worse. Like, you did get that limit entirely for free.
Yeah. And Promaelia is relentless on this edge guard. Vash, if your feet are off the ground, so is your stock. Phenomenal performance by Promaelia.
Absolutely. And side B seems to be the name of the game. Vash just doesn't look ready to intercept those pins and holding all these up airs as well. Almost has limits, so that's the silver lining, but I don't think he's really done much percent this stop. Or at all, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty much been the Promaelia show. Vash gonna have that limit, gonna see if maybe that can assist him a bit, but Promaelia is looking great. Misses that down smash, though. Is this the opening that Vash needed? 61% on Promaelia, and Vash opting to go for a limit cross lift that wouldn't have taken the stock quite yet. Maybe he just wants the damage or the set up a better situation for himself.
Nah, off stage it probably would have taken stock, but like he just wasn't. Promaelia wasn't close. Like I guess he was going for the hardest of reads. All right, look at Promaelia though, still keeping a beat on Vash's movements. Vash gets another limit though.
That forward air, I just never think it's gonna link, and every single time it does.
Oh, that's not safe, my guy. That is not safe.
Good punish right there by Vash. Getting himself back into this quick 20% tacked on. And he continues at 37. Yes, he's at 95, but if he can keep this play up, might be poised to bring this round back. Promaelia trying to go for it all. Only going to eat a down tilt for the for troubles, though.
Huh? He forward tilted him out of the kick. I guess he mashed out fast enough. A lot of people forget that you can mash because Corrin will buffer the kick immediately, but if they don't, you can just wiggle your control stick and keep on keeping on. But nice mash out doesn't mean that you will take a stock. Promaelia takes game over.
And that was a relatively fast match. I think Vash just kept kind of going forward, and Promaelia kept beating them back. And then until he won. So Vash gonna opt to stay Cloud, actually. He has Bayonetta, he has RiiU at his disposal, but gonna choose to stay Cloud, hoping that the battlefield setup will help him out a bit. Obviously, Cloud generally love this stage because of the juggle that they have, but Corrin can do it just right back with their nair, forward air, or up air. All of them are great tools when you're above them in the platform.
Yes, absolutely. But now we have even more platforms to account for in Battlefield. And the thing is, like, both these characters do like platforms to some extent. Like, for Corrin, it's kind of like a jungle gym. You can use the pin to slide back and forth. You can just cover the entirety of a platform with a one side B. But on the other hand, Cloud can do this. Doesn't pull the trigger on another up air, though. Promaelia able to land with a neutral air, get some more damage in. And using the pin to get himself the entire stage to land that forward smash afterwards.
That up smash, not sure how it connected, but it did. Very fortunate for Vash, though, that I guess that was the weakest of hitboxes.
Yeah, that up smash hit from deep, and it usually doesn't go anywhere. But Vash dropping a potentially big punish. Promaelia poking his head above the ledge, but still able to make it back.
And the limit is now gone. I'm not sure where Vash lost it, but Promaelia definitely put out a perfectly placed hitbox to avoid it. And the down air a little late on the trigger, but that is something that Vash can go for. The down air is very large and can hit through the stage and actually potentially spike Promaelia.
Yeah, especially on Battlefield, the smallest ledges. So it's more it's more of a thing to look for on this stage, especially. But Vash still able to get the first stock. He might have to burn limit here. Yeah, he had the kind of air dodge there just because the horizontal nature of Corrin's moves could have ended his stock.
And I thought that was a great get-up attack that Vash went for. Okay, that recovery was beautiful by Vash. And when it's all said and done, fights his way down and starts tacking on the damage. That counter not even going to connect Vash with that spacing of a lifetime.
That's some top-tier privilege right there. Dang, man. Your hitbox is so big that you can hit Corrin's counter and still not die.
And it's a great world Cloud lives in.
Yeah. Dang, man.
But an even better combo word for Promaelia. That all started off of one tilt. Quick 31% put on the Vash. Almost tying this game up.
Down tilt come through. I like it on this stage especially because it's popping straight up in such a way that you have to consider the platforms and all that too.
Good back here right there by Vash. Has Promaelia off stage. This is prime time. Gets that limit. Beautiful stuff right there. Resets the situation and now has a side B option as a kill. But just still up airing away, back airing, and Promaelia unable to get his footing started. Vash just so much control. You thought you were coming up, I'm going to nair you to the other side of the stage now. And another back air right now. Vash is poised to take game number 2. That up B a little preemptive though, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, it looked like he second-guessed himself there, and he can't afford to do that. But there was no need for a second guess right there because that was all dash attack territory. Promaelia was looking for that counter. It might have killed if he had countered a strong enough hit. But Cloud, like, he has the kill power to just kind of clean that up if you don't land that counter. Game number 3. Promaelia's counter pick. What do you think? What are you feeling? Never mind, Town City.
No, it was very quick question, very quick answer. Yeah. Thank you, Promaelia. We appreciate you. Town and City is the play. Why stuff, you know, close blast zones all around, and that's exactly what Corrin wants. Whether it's up airing you off of the top, whether it's insta-pinning you at 50%, Town and City makes a lot of sense. Vash, though, obviously does have that kill option off the top with his up airs, which Clouds are known for using. And then, along with that, he can, you know, with the limit, have limit cross slash explode Corrin off the side of the stage. But right now, it might not matter. Promaelia, the relentless, that back throw a little early. I think he would wait. He might have taken the stop.
Yeah, and also I think Promaelia might have accidentally double jumped right there because I think he was looking to single jump, read the air dodge, and pin. Because that air dodge was coming. Like, everyone sensed it. But just kind of in a position where he couldn't get the pin and make it back. But you know what? It doesn't really matter too much because he gets another pin, and that stock was dominant on the side of Promaelia.
So far, Town and City paying off. But it's not even the blast zone. It's just the way Promaelia is prancing around on the stage.
Yeah, Vash is just kind of getting blown back a little bit by those. Nice attack by Promaelia to give him the time to get that grab. But eats a back air for his troubles. He'll have to find a way to make it through that. And wow, Vash, missed opportunity right there. Kind of uncharacteristic.
He might be a little flustered. You saw him miss the limit cross slash earlier when he had a chance to that. And just now missing a punish on a free-falling character. Oh my goodness. Promaelia with a beautiful setup. 81% is all the damage he has right now while Vash on his last stock of 107. We're not even 2 minutes into this game.
Yeah, man. This is looking so hard for Vash.
He's making a statement.
Yeah.
Promaelia is making a statement right now. Yes, this is losing semis, but he's saying, Vash, you cannot compete with me. But Vash showing up with an answer, getting that limit cross slash. Yes, he's at 107, but the combo strings may come through. There's still a chance for Vash to bring it back, but Promaelia just looking so dominant right now. It might be too little too late.
That should be it. Yes. Down smash, too. You would think like a forward smash would come through, but no, the down smash is actually a little bit better for that kind of scenario, especially when you have the time to turn it around and attempt to space for a tipper. Good stuff. Good stuff. Promaelia playing pretty awake right now. I'm liking what I'm seeing. But let's see. He's in back here. Yeah, but Vash, let's see, he's picking WiiU, so that might be signs that he's not really believing in the Cloud right now. And I don't really blame him, especially after that last game. That was looking so hard. And maybe having like a consistent early kill pressure might be the thing he needs.
2, 1, go! Time to find out if the WiiU is the change that Vash needed. Currently, Promaelia up 2-1 right now. Vash going right back to Town and City. You know, WiiU does excel on this stage. I'm a little surprised we didn't see him switch to the character last time, but maybe he just won the game before and figured, hey, I don't need to bring out the WiiU.
Yeah, I mean, like, also just like his Cloud just kind of got blown up, especially in that like last game. So it's like, man, let me just try anything different.
Right now it's working out for him. yes, he is losing, but it's definitely relatively even. And that's just because Promalia's conversions have been phenomenal. You know, he's getting these hits and he's stringing it together.
I feel like whenever Cosmos does well at National, every Corrin gets that like passive power up. I was like, oh yeah, that's how this character plays.
Oh, but speaking of passive power-ups, Vash clearly getting one. I have no idea where. WiiU did not do phenomenal this particular weekend, but that was such a good combo to just finish into that spike. Great stuff coming in from Vash.
Yeah, and now Promalia's, oh, that was such an early kill. The DI wasn't quite there. I don't think that Vash expected to have to DI some sort of like kill scenario right there, because that double jump just popped up so quickly.
Good recovery right there by Vash to get a little bit of damage in the process. Now, obviously, he's been going a lot of Cloud recently, but his WiiU is looking great. Oh, that was almost the best setup ever. I really want to see that conversion. I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
I didn't even have words.
He's locked. Oh my God.
Good gracious, Vash, the Stampede.
Yes, that was what you needed to make it back after a 2-stop. That Vash was beautiful.
And he almost did the attack thing on the right side of the stage. But that was just beautiful to watch. Just spectacular play coming in from Vash. You know, one of the things that Promaelia was doing better initially was he was stringing together combos significantly better and getting him the kill range relatively early. This time, Vash doing it right back. Obviously, Cloud, beautiful at keeping his opponents in the air, tacking on damage, things of that nature. But that wasn't working out for Vash. He wasn't really able to keep Promaelia in disadvantaged positions. So he said, well, I'll just go WiiU instead, who just gets more off of every neutral exchange. And that's why he took game number 4.
Yeah, so game 5 again. These guys are going the distance a lot tonight. It shows that everyone's still a little bit hungry after Super Smash Con. Even though the Nationals are done, we still have a couple of local crowds to give out, and they're still being fought over very heavily.
And what is Vash on right now? That string was gorgeous. Promaelia going to try his hand, though. Puts Vash into the air. Not able to get much going, though. Vash wisely using that focus to get out of danger.
Yeah, I feel like the focus works really well in this matchup just because a lot of Corrin's aerials are single hit moves, barring down air. So if you like are ever in a lane situation where you're above her, you can just kind of throw out that counter, or not counter, that focus, and maybe be able to make it back.
And then also, you know, focus, that little dash that you get out of it helps out because Corrin's actually not one of the fastest characters. Hitboxes are huge, but in terms of raw speed, doesn't have great horizontal movement. Oh, rare miss by Vash. He needed that. He would have taken the stock. Not able to do it. And right now, he's still going to have to try to search for an opening because of it.
Yeah, the damage is starting to rack up. WiiU kills so early, but now that you have this much percent, like, think Promaelia's SDI will be good enough that up tilt to short you can might not work very easily. You might have to go for a jab or down tilt, which are surprisingly a bit more committal options when I say it out loud. I would expect the jab to like be the less committed, but nope, not for you.
And Promaelia playing a little bit of a keep away game. He's no longer trying to actively move forward against Vash. He's trying to say, Vash, whenever you come, I'll put out a hitbox and try to hit you. And that seems to be the new game plan. Now Vash, he does have the option to not force the approach, but he's continually moving forward, and Promalia's just trying to answer time and time again.
Yeah, now these guys are really starting to show a lot of respect between each other. Never mind, Vash doesn't know how to respect anyone for too long because that back air come through. Kind of disrespectful. Promaelia, though, with a cheeky little up air to sneak himself off the ledge. Nice forward smash. Did that tip her? I don't know if it tipped her or not, but I do know that it killed.
And, you know, Vash is definitely kicking himself. He had the up tilt to up tilt, but missed a Shoryu earlier. But this time he isn't going to get this one. Gonna tie it up. He could have been playing from ahead, but now he has to play from behind.
He just wanted to reset his rage. That's it. So the up tilt Shoryu can work better. Mega IQ stress.
200 for sure. And just 2 forward airs, 27% put on Promaelia. That's taking the lead with literally 2 attacks.
That's gross, dude. Why does his feet hurt so much? I know he doesn't wash them or anything, but like...
It's because he's a world warrior. That man's been walking everywhere.
I mean, yeah, that toe gunk from Taiwan somewhere in there, like that does another extra 3%. Ew. WiiU, please clean yourself. Oh, the focus. He's not going to stay in place from the bite because of the focus. And now Promaelia kind of overcommitting with that other bite and shot right there.
Vash just beautiful anti-airs with these up airs. Good stuff coming in, but he is in jeopardy of losing his stock. If the pin comes through, he may explode. That might be it. But at the same time, if this up tilt connects, Promalia's stock it could be gone depending on the DI and the rage amount that Ryu has.
A nice reversal on that focus just to get himself away from Promaelia, and that back air right through the pin. Big statement. What else do you have? Promaelia going with a neutral air, just getting off the ledge with that. Dead even between these two right now. Oh, and he just ran up and did it! And that time, Promaelia had a punish. So many times you see Vash's run up Shoryuken and people kind of not punishing it because it doesn't have that much end lag, even though if the falling animation takes a long time. But Promaelia, he had that keyed and ready. That's going to be the thing that takes him to Game 5 and moves him on through the bracket.
I love the confidence coming in from Vash. However, the way Promaelia was playing at the end, that was extra risky. You know, Promaelia was not committing. It was either a back air, F smash that you can